Hey, Lee here, welcome to the pull list for August 21st, 2013, presented by LongboxRadio.com. It's going to be a real quick one. I'm on my way out the door, actually. So real quick from DC, we have Batman 66, number 2. It was a lighter week, so I decided to pick this up. I was not going to, not because of the quality of the book. This book is amazing, but actually because I think it would make a really good trade paperback and something that I want to lend out to people. What you basically have here is, if the 60s Batman had an incredible special effects budget and nothing was off the table, it might have looked like this. And it's really, really good stuff. It's coming to us from Jeff Parker, of course, Ty Templeton doing the art on this one, Jonathan Chase. Definitely check it out if you like the old school Batman. There's kind of a love-hate relationship going on with the Adam West Batman. It's either you like Grant Morrison, you love everything to do with the character. It's none of it's good, none of it's bad. It's all part of it. I know some people personally at work that just despise everything to do with a goofy Batman, something lighthearted. Even like Brave and the Bold and stuff doesn't strike with them. So I do enjoy Adam West Batman. It has its place in my heart. So Batman 66 is something I'm really, really enjoying. Supergirl number 23, kind of my guilty pleasure of DC books that I read. I like to follow what's happening in the Superman storylines in New 52 without actually having to read a Superman book. So that's what Supergirl allows me to do. It's a decent book. Like there's no issue with this book that's below a 6, as far as I'm concerned. It's just it's not exceptional. It's fine. It's managing. There's a lot of books like that from the DC side of things that I read on a regular basis, like Constantine or even Swamp Thing and stuff like that. Swamp Thing, I'd maybe give a couple more points to, but books that just, they're never bad, they're fine. Marvel's got some books like that too. Something like Venom is definitely a book that I dropped just because I had too many books. It's a fine book. If you like the book, good on you. Keep picking it up. That's it. That's my review. Meh. So going over to Kaboom, we have number 11 of Bravest Warriors. You might remember a couple weeks back I bought issues 1 through 10 of this bad boy, and have yet to read any of them, because that's just how I roll. So this is number 11 here, I will get to eventually. Of course, really dig the Bravest Warriors personally, so the book's more of the same. Going over to Marvel, we have Avengers number 18, I believe. Yes, and that's, of course, a direct tie into Affinity. And if you want this book digitally, the code is right there somewhere right now, so you can pick it up. I haven't read the first issue of Infinity. Last week I picked up my books. I read Saga and then just some odds and ends from weeks past, and I haven't been able to read books. So maybe one of the main reasons the podcast hasn't been going in the last month. Just too busy right now in the summer. So it's not going to get any better through the end of the year, but we'll try. So anyways, Avengers number 18 right there. There was the code. Daredevil number 30, a book I almost missed this week, but luckily they had my back at my comic book store. It was sandwiched between 2 trade paperbacks on the comic list I was looking at. Completely missed it, but definitely don't want to miss it. It's Mark Waid, it's Daredevil. You've heard me sing its praises before. And finally, Superior Spider-Man. We've got the Hobgoblin with a sword through his chest, so that's super badass. From Dan Slott, of course, and that has a digital code that'll be at the end of the episode if you want to pick it up. So that is the books for me for this week. In Trinity War from DC, Justice League Dark was a tie-in this week, and I just totally skipped it. I eventually will probably go back and read it. Again, I'm not too sure about that event. I read the first issue of it. I picked up the second issue, which is part of Justice League of America. I think I haven't read it yet. With what Marvel's doing right now with Infinity, it's just taking all the spotlight away as far as I'm concerned. I'm rooting for you, DC. Come on, let's do it. But that's it for the thing this week. Kick-Ass 2 is out in theaters. I've heard very mixed things. I'm definitely going to go check it out. I really, really enjoyed the first one. I'm interested to see Jim Carrey's performance in this one. I am a huge Nick Cage fan, so not having him there will kind of be a bummer and maybe lessen my experience, but we'll see. So anyways, that is it. We'll talk to you again next week, of course. Look for that digital code at the end, and then, the one in the middle of the episode there, and that's it.